Hello, always Dizzy here. A little bit of a later stream today, but not too bad. Going to start with puzzle streak of 39, as I always do, before I play any games. Feeling tired. I mean, I'm going to be tired every stream until I get my sleep schedule back on track. Yeah, I messed it up about a week ago. Okay, so we are a minute in here. Let's get to going with puzzle streak of 39. So I guess we just take his queen. And we have we can win the exchange, but no, this is just going to be, yeah, then we win the knight, and it's even going to be mate there. And I think we have one legal move, so no, we can take the pawn. So we shall do that, and then take the bishop. And we can take the queen. We'll be up the exchange. Still a little tricky though. We are white. There should be a mate. And so we can go rook e2 and then queen f3, I think. And yeah, and I don't think we're getting mated there. There's this check after though. Yeah, but them threatening mate. I think this is still going to be good. Yeah, and then king f8. Oh, that was underrated as hell. Underrated as hell. Yeah, I can push and then check. This is a hard batch. Check. I guess queen g5. And then this is mined. This is mined, and that's illegal. Yeah, so it's going to be queen g5. Falling asleep already. What's up with my low energy? You know, I'm on fumes already. I've been up. I've been awake for. I've done nothing today. Sorry for the ASMR there. It was not intended. This is a tough batch. I guess check, and then we can take on b2 here. Rook h1 should be mate in 2. We can pick up his rook. So we can go check and then check. Should be good enough. Didn't calculate the whole thing, but I think we just take the rook here. Although then he has queen h1. But then he's also almost getting mated check. And then check. And is that good enough? Yeah, that's underrated. Oh, this batch is underrated galore. And then queen g5. Queen g5, king h2 is mate. Picks up the queen. Check, and then a discovery. Deflection. Fork. Now, that makes no sense. I think we just go king d6. And then king b4. Check. And then en passant. That was an en passant mate. This wins the queen. Well, no reason we wouldn't want to take here, I don't think. And then f6 maybe. Cuts out his queen. If rook g8, then we have queen h5. Sorry. Yeah, just queen h5 is mate. So I think it's just f6 here. Yeah. So we have a bit. Okay, so maybe I take on h1. Yeah. Knight h5, threatening mate. Should win a knight. Although I am down a piece to start with, though. So knight h5. Knight f5 is the only move I can see. Yeah, so then knight f5. And then I have knight f6. Check. And then king h8. And then, yeah, so that's what it's going to be. So knight h5. Yeah, and then, oh wait, I didn't see knight g6. So still knight f6. And then after bishop f6, we go ef. Oh, that was a tricky one. Well, f3. And rook g6. And then you can take here. No, he can't. Yeah, I think it's just rook g6 here. If rook takes g7, king takes g7, check. And then maybe king h8 can hold for me. Very tough batch. Knight e3, threatening mate. Knight covers any checks. He has no way to stop it. So can I take his queen? And let him, so if he takes my bishop on g7, I could sack my queen, but I would get his rook, but then my other rook is hanging. So maybe we give a check first. If this rook moves, then I can take his queen. So if I go rook takes d1, he has to take with the king. Then my queen wait. Yeah. So I think we take on e1 first. And regardless of how he recaptures it, I can then take on g7. Well, that's how he takes with the king. So king takes d1, bishop g7, and then bishop takes g7 check, and then I can just go to the d file. Now he will get, yeah, no, and then my queen's covering that as well. So yeah, we go check, and then we take here. Check. There's just a mate in 2. Oh, that was close. Little queen here is defending. So maybe rook f5 then. I think it's a mate in 2. 1, 2. We are white. I'm thinking c6. If he pushes a pawn, well, I'll have connected passers. And if he takes, then I can take with check, but then he has king b5. But maybe I don't take, maybe I just run this pawn. c6, and then I just go a6, and then king b5, I'm just queening. Yeah, so it's a breakthrough, essentially. So c6. If he makes some other move, like pushes his e-pawn, yeah, it's just pushing here, and then we push here. Okay, I didn't see this, but I'll just be up a rook. So, well, knight g6 threatens mate. And he can't defend because then I win the rook. So I think it's just knight g6. Yeah. We can just play e4 maybe. If knight takes, I can take his rook. He does have a discovery there, but not a great one. I think it's as simple as e4. Hello, master of the mystic arts. How goes it? I saw you're 1900 now, I think. Yeah, I already congratulated you, I think, on that. I heard you offered a draw in the last round. It did secure you first place, though, so I guess it was a wise decision. Although, didn't you have? Wasn't there? Oh no, yeah, that tournament there wasn't a minimum rule for the draw offers. Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking just e4 here. I'm not seeing a great reply. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it, and I think, well, we don't want to take here because then there's this. Oh yeah, then I could take with a queen. So maybe I do go queen c6. Seems to be correct. We take with a queen, very important. His king's in the middle. He's going to escape to dark squares, so I might have bishop f4. I think that's a mate in 3. Controlling the dark squares. 1, 2, 3. Oh, but then he's got king d7. I can take the rook. I'll be up the exchange there at the very least. So I'm happy with how quickly I saw this one because this was not so simple. It ended a little too early. It should have went one more move. Okay. Okay, so I can give a check on c6, and then after king g1, I can then take on d3. I think that's going to be it. Let me take on d3 here. Deflection of the queen. Now, if he stays on here, then I'm going to take the rook. Okay. His rook is on prise. I wonder why we can't just take the rook. Maybe I'm getting trapped? I don't think so. I can just come back where I came from. I don't know why I can't take the rook. I should be able to take the rook. Yeah, I don't see why I can't. I'm still looking, but to me that's a free rook. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Yeah, okay. Now I didn't see this. So shame on me. I didn't see knight f3. But we do have queen e4, but I should have seen this. Yeah, so I think queen e4 is the only solution here. We're up the exchange. Okay, I think it's just rook e1, this old classic. So rook e1. If he moves the king, then it's just this old classic here. We're up like a pawn or two there. Okay, and then the last one. This went very smooth. 20 minutes. Wow. I think I can run the pawns. So I think I can just trade and then c6. Yeah, same colored bishop. So if he doesn't recapture, it's still kind of close though. But I'm down a piece, so I mean that might be the best option. Yeah, so c6. I don't know. It's got to be the best option. There's no way. There's just no way there's going to be anything else. Yeah, it just has to be. And I think we want to take the knight. Or do we want to push? Might be pushing, actually. But he's got... yeah, it's actually pushing. It's going to be c7. Because if I take, he can stop me. Well, he can only stop... he can go here. And then his king, I think, will be close enough. But if I push, there's nothing he can do about it. So that's a very funny one. Yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm going to get one wrong on purpose now. That went very well. 20 minutes. Just over 20 minutes. 39 is the puzzle goal, as it says right up there. Ooh. Little stretch before I play a game. Yeah, good luck in the BC Open, which I assume you're playing. Okay, I'm going to play a game now. Hello, Zwischenzug. I have increased it, Zwischenzug. When I started, I forget what it was when I started this little, whatever you call it, ritual of mine. I think it was like 32 when I started, and I've slowly increased it. Basically, I will keep increasing it by 1 once I start averaging a faster time. But sometimes it takes me like an hour or longer to do. So I'm still not good enough. But once if I start averaging like 19 minutes or 18 minutes, then I will increase it again. But right now, yeah, I'm not there. Yeah, because otherwise I don't have time to play games. Like I don't want to make it too difficult, because it's a puzzle streak after all, right? If I screw up once, I got to start over. So it's a big deal to increase it just by 1. You know, it's a big deal. Like 40 is 40 is a lot harder than 39. The puzzles, it's just one more puzzle, but it's one more puzzle that you have to get correctly consecutively. Okay, anyways, I'm going to play rapid here. Well, okay, we have a provisional opponent. Yeah, I don't know. 1700 blitz, 2142. I don't know if I want to play this guy. The blitz rating is very off his rapid, and it's a new account. I'm not going to play him. Yeah, I don't want to play him. Okay, 2077. Here we go. We have the Alapin. Let's try not to flag as we always do. Okay, this is like the sodium attack. I wonder if I could take on e4 here. Is d4 the idea? I don't know. I think I should be able to take. Okay, let's find out. And we'll just tuck it right back. Okay, so d4 is probably coming. Now, do I want e6 or g6? The million-dollar question. Well, since this might need defending from this bishop, I'm going to play e6. And then just bishop e7. Keep it simple. Get the king safe. He will have, you know, an attack. He's got those Horwitz bishops. Now the question is, do I want to take? Not yet. I don't think there's any reason I need to. Have to watch out for Greek gifts. There's possibilities here. Fortunately, there's no e5 pawn to have to worry about. So you should probably castle now, which he does. And maybe d5. It can kill my light squared bishop a little bit though. So maybe I should go b6. Okay. Very direct. Yeah, so I could go bishop b7. And then what? Bishop g5. But then I have, do I have bishop e4 there? This queen moves somewhere. And then I can trade. I think I can do that. I think I can go bishop b7. Yeah, yeah. So I don't. So bishop g5. I don't think it's a problem, but maybe knight g5. Knight g5, h6, and then what? h4. Yeah. Okay. So that's what he's planning. So bishop b7, knight g5. I don't know. H6. Yeah, there's also knight h7, which is interesting. But then I have this again. Okay, so bishop b7, knight g5, h6, h4. No, oh, so h4 can I, if I takes, then I have this. Okay, I think we're fine there. So yeah, if he does this fishing pole after all of that sequence, I have bishop e4, I think. He stops it with rook e. Okay, interesting. Okay, so he saw my whole plan. I could take this knight, but my bishop is quite good. Let's not do that. Might help to bring in another knight. So maybe d6 is so lame though. Hello, frankly, with Venki. How's it going? What about g6? Just shutting it down, but there's still issues like bishop h6, rook e8. Is it so bad? Is it so bad? Kind of. Yeah. It shouldn't. Please, yeah, I shouldn't suggest anything while I can still play stuff. Yeah, I still kind of want to play d5, but hello, programming archives. I still kind of want to play d5. Is knight e5 a problem? I don't think so. But it it kills my bishop. Kills independent George. This is independent George, and d5 kills it. But it lets me play. I mean, otherwise I could play d6. It just looks weird as hell. That's a really weird looking move. But it stops knight e5. Although, hang on. Does it? Because if I play d6, he still might play knight e5, and then after it takes, I guess I could trade queens. Okay, let's try d6, but it's a really, really weird move. Wait a second. There's still knight g5 now because he's protecting this. So d6, knight g5, h6, h4 again. But there I might be able to trade at that point. Then maybe I could take. and then bishop e4, rook takes. Okay, let's try that. I think I can do that. So d6, knight g5, h6, h4, bishop takes g5, h6, g5, bishop e. Okay, he does it this way. He wants to remove it that way. Yeah, so I have g6. G6 seems okay. I got to start playing a little quicker here. So G6, pre-move the recapture. I'm sure I didn't play that perfectly because I could have played G6 before. Yeah, so he did have this idea in mind. So I've got no, not knight G5. Where do we want to go? Let's bring in the other knight. And then if h5, knight takes h5. No harm, no foul. Makes sense. Okay, knight e8. And then what? Put it here? Not the worst idea. Oh, he wants to win this pawn. Okay, I'm going to do it though. Yeah, I think he's planning something like this. And then, but my knight defends. Oh, shit. Okay, no, I've got knight g7. But yeah, I think he might win this pawn, but I'm eyeing this one. Very low on the clock here. I could sack the exchange now. It's not really necessary though. It's not necessary because I'm still okay here. So do I even want rook e8? Okay, let's go rook e8, pre-move here. So low on the clock. So what am I threatening? Does he have rook takes? No, I can take with a knight. Okay, so here. Maybe g3? Because rook h1 is kind of scary. So next move, I think I'm planning knight f5. Because then I would like king g7. Okay, so g3. What's the idea there? I don't know. I'm sure he has an idea. d5. Just wondering if I can do that. Okay, okay, it's getting, oh, I gotta play quicker, but it's getting complicated here. So a couple of ideas with this move. One is bishop g5 in some cases. And another is just to double up here. And it also covers, I don't know, it seems like a reasonable move. But yeah, my queen is a little bit awkward lined up with his rook, and his knight is a little scary. You know, there's some stuff that almost works for him. So yeah, so there he runs that now. So I could take and then go here. Could also pin him. Let's try that. What's this about? Yeah, so I just double up now. Oh, he can just hop into here? Okay, let's go here. It's getting really complicated now. Okay, this is fine. Oh, I have no time here. So he defends. I take, there's c4. So maybe I should take with the pawn. Now let's go here. Threatening mate in 2. I have no time. And then if he defends that, do I want to go bishop d5? That. Okay, let's go here. I don't know. I had so many options, but yeah, we will take. So now check comes back. I could also take here. Okay, let's go check. If he goes here, and then I have check. Okay, let's get this one in. Crap. Fuck, I'm running out of time here. I'm overloaded. Wait, no, I'm not. I got no time. I thought I was overloaded there. I'm not. Okay. Always flagging. 23 seconds. Always flagging every game, you know. I'm just old and slow. Just old and slow. I know he's got mate. I just had no time to think. Checkmate. Yeah. I was gonna flag anyways. So that sucks. All my games, end up that way. Okay, I'm not gonna analyze it. I just played too slow. I just needed 15 seconds more. This guy has a new account. Okay, try to play quicker. Tempted to take it. Now, I always forget here, if it's like g5 or bishop g2, I always forget. I think it's, oh no, it's rook g1 actually. Is it g5 or rook g1? I'm going to go g5. I mean, rook g1. But these two moves don't really matter, but I think it's not playing bishop g2. I think bishop g2 is the mistake. So either g5 or rook g1, I think we're fine. But rook g1 does allow h6, but I think we're still fine. I think we can still just play g5 there. Opponent's blinking now. Don't like that. Oh, it looks like he might have disconnected. He's back now. Okay, so now, yeah, I think I shall push. Oh no, he wins a pawn there. So do I want to defend that? With bishop d3, is that what I want? Okay, let's do it. Instantly plays knight c6. That was like almost a pre-move. Okay, g5 now. So knight d7, then h4 or f4. Can I take on e6? Is that a thing? Probably not, but almost. $1 million question, h4, f4 probably doesn't really matter. Let's go h4. Just beefing up. Actually, yeah, h4 makes more. It probably didn't matter. Okay, pre-move here. Okay, so what's he eyeing? He's planning to win this. It doesn't win anything. Okay, so f4. He wants this bishop, I guess. Do I want to hang on to it? Probably. So maybe bishop e2. Saving the bishop. Okay, I think we have to start playing with a bit more faith. Not in a spiritual sense, but like I need to play with more confidence, because I think that's one of the reasons I lose a lot of games on the clock. Okay, so I could play bishop c1 and just play it really patiently, or I could take on c4. I think I'm going to play bishop c1. He's right up in my grill, and I don't really like d5 so much, but I don't really want to give him a bishop. So yeah, I'm just going to play it really calmly and put it on c1. We're not in a hurry. I just want to win. So now, let's say queen c7 or queen b6 maybe. Then what? There he goes. Yeah, see, that's kind of a problem. Yeah, he's playing very well now after the blinking. I don't really want to trade. Maybe knight b3. But yeah, that knight is a problem. Where else am I going to go? Like knight f3? Maybe. It's just coming in. I could take on c6 and then play f3. This is getting so weak though if I play b3. Yeah, I don't know. This is game over, I guess. Guy's too good. There might be b4 coming too. So can I take on b3? And then if bishop takes b3, then c5. Sorry, knight c5, bishop c5, b3. And I know c3 is weak right now. Maybe he takes with a queen for that reason. Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know where it went wrong. Don't know where it went wrong here. Wow, this guy dropped 100 points in the past month. He was over 2,200. I got him on his down swing. Yeah, so let's say rook d1, or sorry, rook d8. I don't know. This looks really bad for me. Just got outplayed very, very quickly. I got outplayed. It wasn't even a close game. Yeah. Okay. I mean, what do you want? What do you want from me? Maybe knight d2. He still has d5 there, but I don't know. We got to play with a little bit of urgency here. So if d5 and then knight takes c5, there's d takes, and I have to play bishop d2. Okay, so take was to queen so that I can offer a trade here. Because I don't want the queen sitting on d1 any longer than it needs to. So d5, queen d3. Oh shit! Then he would have had this. Okay, so queen d3. Offer this trade. Have to be a little bit careful of this fork if this bishop moves. Yeah. So takes d5. So if knight c4, I might trade queens there. You know, he retreats. Yeah, because I'm still in some trouble, and he wants to play knight c4 still. He's playing very well, I gotta say. Okay, so f4, knight c4. I might have to take. It's all very ugly, and then I'm giving up the bishop pair. Okay, I don't know what else to do though. So, yeah, I think I need to take on c4. I mean, I could try to live with it. Could try to do that. Maybe queen d4, d5, take on g7. What else might he play? e5? Yeah, maybe e5. Okay, I'm gonna play it though. e5, I might just go like queen f2. Because I think he created a bit of weaknesses if he plays e5. He does play it. Okay, wow, I predicted like every move he played. Yeah, I think I'm going to go queen f2 here. Queen f2. I think I'm playing this game very maturely, but it's frustrating because he's playing so well. And he's playing so quickly. Okay, so now what? Might need to take on e5. Okay, I don't know. I have to just, I don't have much time. I need to just play a little quicker here. So if bishop takes, I think we shall take. Oh, wow. Okay. Why'd he need to think about that? What was he thinking about there? That's what I want to know. Wow. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, and then I think I recaptured. So, and then what's he thinking about here? What's he thinking about? I don't know. Okay, I don't know, man. And why isn't he blinking anymore? What happened to his connection issues? Okay, I'm just Kramnik now. And he can probably castle soon. And then bring in the other rook. I just got slaughtered. But it does... feel like a little weird. This game feels a little weird. I have no idea what I did wrong. I got completely blown out of the water. It wasn't even remotely. I never had a chance. Never had a chance here. At least it felt that way. Maybe there was something that I missed. Okay, and then castles now. And he's probably just winning here, but okay, yeah. I was thinking maybe taking the knight. That was an option because it relieves a lot of pressure from me, but okay. Okay, let's defend the D pawn. What did he take? It was the pawn, right? Whoops. And then we can attack his queen somehow. Like, am I slow or are my opponents quick? I mean, that's what I wonder. Okay, let's go here. I guess he can just trade and take the knight. So kind of frustrating. Last game I just played too slow. The game was like my opponent was really, he made a lot of mistakes. It was a very easy game, but then I needed like 15 seconds more. And this game I just got blown out of the water. Like, it was never close. Never close. It was crazy how unclose it was. Like I feel like he played like 2400. I'm just going to resign here and go straight to the engine on it. I want to go straight to the engine on this one. I know I'm whining, but sometimes like it just did not feel remotely close. Okay, here I had a chance apparently on move 27. And I made a big mistake on move 15. Well, I guess you could also say on 13. So I'm mostly curious about this move on 27. Yeah, so it didn't feel like I had this many chances in the game. It felt like I just got steamrolled. That's what it felt like. So where did I go wrong? So here I thought that g5 and rook g1, I thought they essentially were the same and they kind of transposed. Computer doesn't agree here. It's saying g5. Yeah, because I guess after bishop e7, he does threaten e4, so it's important to play g5 first. And then this is when he kind of disconnected after rook g1. And it's suggesting f3 here. I don't know why. I don't know why that's better than bishop d3. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I can't answer that one. Well, yeah, I don't fully understand that why. It's not a huge deal, though. And then here it's suggesting, so it didn't like bishop e2. Too slow, I guess. It wants to either take on c6 first and then play f4, allowing him to get the bishop pair. But it wants to take with the queen, not with the pawn. Interesting. I guess if we take with the pawn, then there's d5 amongst other moves. No, so why is taking with the queen here? I guess then we're just rolling this avalanche of pawns. So that was an idea. And there's also f4 immediately. Same idea, and taking with the queen. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't think this was great, giving black the bishop pair, but I guess our pawns are well situated to push. So I'll try to consider that option more in the future. And then this was one of my missed opportunities. So it wants to take on c4. Now, normally in like dragon type structures, yeah, I normally take, but it's different because the black's bishop is usually being kettled on the king side here. And I'm usually, and usually black is castled, so I'm ready to mitigate any threats over on my queen side to continue my attack. Here I didn't think it was worth it, but the computer wants me to take and then just play this position. Any move is good for white, apparently. Computer likes to trade again, and then queen d4. Yeah, if d5, we can just, well, I guess we have queen g. Yeah, so this is actually a fork. I didn't even see that. Okay. So this pawn is quite weak on c4. I'll try to consider that property of the position in the future. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Hit the wrong button. Okay. So I had missed opportunities, which makes me feel better because it means, well, I had missed opportunities. What annoys me more is when I lose a game and I can't understand why. Like my opponent just played perfect, or the moves that I should have played were super subtle. I had several moves in the game that I could have improved greatly upon. So that makes me feel better about the loss. Yeah, and this was knight d2 is just losing after d5 immediately. But yeah, my queen just can't stay in the center like this. So I should have really snatched off that knight. And this was another blunder because of d5, which is what he played. So it wants me to play knight. Oh, wow, knight d5. I didn't see that. That's such a perfect move. It's the only move that holds white in the game. Yeah, I totally missed knight d5. Perfect defensive resource. Damn. And then there was one other move here, but here I was already low on the clock. So it wants to play. Yeah, I thought this may have given white something, and it did. It was bishop d3. So I put the bishop on the wrong square. Why? What's the point here? Is there some Greek gift? Like, let's say he attacks me. Oh, we just simply defend c2, and then we can take, we're threatening to take the knight. Okay, yeah, that would have made more sense. Okay, and then so if he goes knight c4, then we have knight e4 and we're attacking. Okay, yeah, that's a nice move. But I was low on the clock. Okay, I'm going to play another one, but it sucks. So 2 losses in a row. Sucks, sucks, sucks. Okay, 21-38 opponent. Wow, very established account. Couldn't be more established. And we are black. Sicilian on board. Oh, God. It was a Staunton Cochrane. I hate this. Okay, I got to be really careful about not accidentally transposing into the... Well, I think since he played d3, we won't transpose into the accelerated dragon, but there still could be a scenario where that happens. I think I'm going to play e5 here, which is as boring as can be. But there's a little knight maneuver that Alessandro told me about. And I forget if it's when the knight is on f6 or e7. I think it's when it's on f6. You get it here somehow, I think. So knight f6. How is it? How does it go again? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So, but no, I think it's actually when it's here. And then is it 1? I can't remember. I can't remember, but you can. I think you can still do it when it's on f6 too, as I just showed. I burned a lot of time there trying to remember. I always forget how the maneuver works. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Let's do it right away. So we could do it right away. There's also f5, right? I don't care. This is a bad bishop, so he's welcome to have it. Now, oh, you know what? This is so funny. I played a tournament game. That last tournament I was at, I had this similar position, and I think I challenged his knight, and then he played bishop a5 or something, and then I was losing. Yeah, that was from my last tournament, if you guys watched my tournament recap. But it's this position, it doesn't exist. I might have also not have had knight on c6, but I remembered he had bishop a5. I think that's what it was. So I went knight c7, then he had bishop a5. So this knight must have not have been here somehow. Yeah, it must have been somewhere else. Maybe it was on d7. I can't remember. So here, do I want to challenge that right away? Or do I want to play f5 still? I think I want to play f5, actually. Let's play f5. And then, yeah, we will grab the space. Now, normally I would be scared of overextension, but here I'm not. Okay, and then I might go king h8, g5, g4. And we have an attack. I might want to do that right away. The chat is very quiet today, by the way. Very quiet chat. It is slightly a later stream. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go king h8. He follows suit. And then I think just g5. We just go g5 here. And then I think just rook g8. Now, then he's threatening to trade off my good bishop. I don't like that. So there's not much I can do about it. I could go knight f6, but then after he trades, he can do that again. But yeah, and I'm left with a bad bishop there. So maybe I could reroute it here. Because I don't want him trading this lovely bishop off. So is that a big boy move? Let's try it out. We're going to hang on to this bishop. But I'm letting him get this in. But I'm going to, yeah. So where do we want this? Yeah, let's get it out of the way. He's got this, and then okay. You know what? I'm going to let him have it. And then then he wants to get this. Okay, so now we can force a trade. And I think now's a decent time to do it. He's still coming in here. Okay, let's play it though, because I'm getting a little low on the clock. So bishop f5. And then maybe queen e8. No, there's forks. Wow. He took it. Okay, so take with the rook. I don't know. It's a move. So bishop f5, maybe queen e8 just to protect h5. Yeah. I'm also thinking about taking here in some cases because my pawns, I'll have a lot of pawns. Could also attack him. Offer. My knight could come in handy here though. Well, this does force a trade, eh? That is his good bishop. But yeah, my knight is so lovely. I could put the knight here. There we go. So he's got to play g4. So yeah, let's go queen e8. Queen e8, and then I'm going to move this bishop, and then knight e7. Okay, so he doesn't know what he's doing. Well, I mean, I guess he does have time for this. I really don't want to play a5, but I'm going to play it. I'm a little on the clock. So, oh shit, queen a4. No, so what I'm worried most about is him playing knight f3. That's my greatest fear. That's my greatest fear. Because this knight, if he gets this knight into the game, like if he puts it here, I'm in big trouble. Okay, so bring the rook back. Maybe even go here. It's really awkward though. But then again, he's forcing a trade. Okay, at this point, I'll allow it. So he can get rid of my good bishop, but okay, that's not. I almost panicked there, but yeah, we just calmly go here. Pre-move, low on the clock here, as I am every game. Can't help it. I'm always behind on the clock. So once he realizes he has this knight, that's when I'm going to be in trouble. He still hasn't realized it. Okay. I don't know what he's doing with that move. Let's go here. And then maybe knight f3. Bishop f7. He could lose his queen. Okay, I could offer a queen trade. Yeah, I don't want him getting back in here. Oh, I don't really want to trade queens though, because he's got a knight. So bishop f7, boom. Yeah, it's awkward, eh? Okay, let's be proactive about it. But he's got a knight. He's got a knight, and we have all the pawns on the board. So the knight is better than the bishop, in my opinion. He's asking if he wants to do the trade. Yeah, he should do the trade. I didn't see that, but I might have rook here. Yeah, let's just go there first. I think he's going to protect it. Oh, that way. And yeah, time to push. Yeah, I didn't see that dropping that pawn, obviously. So it's going to be 3 losses in a row, folks. That is not great. 3 losses in a row. Okay, let's get this one active. King h2. Oh, fuck. Hi. Okay. Crap. This is under attack, eh? Okay. Jeez. Sucks, man. Sorry for the swearing, but losing 3 games in a row, it sucks. Sucks. I suck. I suck. So where does he go here? So maybe h6. And then, yeah, so I think he needs to defend. He needs to start defending his g2 pawn so this knight can move. Yeah, there he goes. Doesn't miss a beat. Doesn't miss a beat. And then knight e2. Wow. Frustrating. Frustrating. So what? I'm down 2 pawns. And down on the clock. Just not even close, man. Come on. Chess is hard. Okay, let's go check. Check. Just b4, maybe? I've got absolutely nothing here. I'm down 2 pawns. What? Down 2 pawns. Really gives me nothing. Yeah, resign next move. Okay, 3 to the engine. Yeah, I should be analyzing it without an engine, but I can't. I mean, I'm too tilted. Ooh, it's hot in here. Give me a second. But I might call it quits after this game. I don't like losing 3 in a row. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it there, guys. Sorry for the bad stream, but yeah, it's just not fun. I don't want to keep playing. It's just not fun losing every game. So thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night. See you next time.